You just crossed over into the female zone.
I was telling my friend the other day that I genuinely don't know what it's like for a man to actually like me or like enjoy my company. I have not experienced a relationship like that in over like 13 years. I saw a video the other day where this guy was like walking in to the kitchen and dancing towards his wife. Never has happened to me. That's never happened to me. I feel like every guy I've ever dated has only complained about how annoying I am, doesn't want to spend time with me, or acts just like I'm like the worst person ever. I even was with a guy who like wouldn't even travel with me, like wouldn't even take me out on a trip. He told me to take my best friend. I don't know. I see other couples and I'm like, dang, what is that like? Because I genuinely have no frame of reference. I cannot relate. I have no idea what it's like to live with someone that actually likes you and like spending time with you, or someone that does not like objectify you or idealize you. I assume that that is amazing. I genuinely have no idea what that's like.
I want that.
Oh, sweetie, seriously, you're saying that you don't know what it's like for a man to actually say he wants to be with you, wants to be around you, because all the men that you've been with find you annoying? Oh my God, the heartache is just overwhelming for this girl. You know what? Let me help you out here. Sweetheart, what's the common denominator in this whole thing? Oh, that would be you. Or more specifically, your crappy attitude that men don't want to be around. And you're like, oh, well, that sounds like it's awesome. It should be great. I don't know. I don't have a point of reference. I wish I knew. If you really wish you knew, you'd work on yourself to become a better woman for men to be around. See, we got a case here of what the majority of women, you included, like to do. You say, I want that. No. You kind of want it. You don't really want it. You say you want it, but you don't really put any effort into getting that. Well, how do you get that? Well, real simple. If the one person who doesn't experience this is you, and all men treat you the same, and even a guy said, hey, go travel with your girlfriend, I don't want to travel with you, well, you have to work on you. And I don't mean, well, I'm just going to do different things and have all my girlfriends tell me I'm awesome. No, actually go out there. I mean, hell, even go to a therapist. You got to change you, because the next guy isn't going to be the one to change you.
Before we move on, I want to say thank you, fam, to all of my subscribers for supporting this channel. I truly appreciate all of you who leave comments, who like my videos, and share them on other social media platforms. I truly gotta say thanks, fam. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here. And for those of you who haven't subscribed yet, I thank you for tuning in, and I hope you decide to hit that subscribe button. Moving on!
I'm gonna tell you guys something just because I hear this a lot. I get, you're not finding the person that loves you because you don't give this person a chance, or this person, or you don't give me a chance. You have to understand that I'm not just gonna date somebody just because I yearn to be loved. First of all, my thing is, what I have realized from dating is that I always come back to my type. So I'm not just gonna waste someone's time if they're not my type. And mind you, this is just me. This is not for everyone. A lot of people, if you look at their type in the past and you don't match that, a lot of the times it's not gonna work out. Not saying impossible, because I've seen it happen and people talk about it all the time. Oh, I dated outside of my type and it worked out for you. But it doesn't work out for me. Actually, nothing really works out for me right now. But that's the thing. I'm not just gonna settle because of a feeling that I want to feel. Sure, there is someone out there that's hardworking, motivated, perfect for me. But it's probably going through the same shit as me right now. But I'm not gonna rush it, because when the time is right, they'll find me. So until then, you better listen to me complain about it.
The chat was great.
When the time is right, they'll find me. Oh, gee, this woman is going to go on with the original female dating strategy of counting on hopes and dreams. So you always go with your type. Yes, sister. You know what? I'm pretty sure that the vast majority of my male viewers already know what your type is. Chad/Tyrone, the bad boy, the player, the guy who's hot. That's your type, and you're always going to go back to him. And it always fails. Why does it always fail? Because the guy is not going to commit to you. And the funny thing is, you said, oh, well, I'm not going to go for the other guy because I'm not going to settle. I don't know if that's the comedy on the tragedy or the tragedy on the comedy, where women like this actually believe that they're the ones who are settling. Sweetheart, you probably have a high body count at this point for your age, a lot of mileage, and somehow, some way, you think that a good guy, a guy who works hard, who's got everything, who checks every box, is the one that you deserve, and a guy at your level is you settling. Sweetie, I don't know if you noticed, but your sexual market value is on the lower end tier. I mean, I wouldn't even call it mid at this point. Let's just face it, you right now are on the used car lot thinking you're a brand new package car that deserves like a 100,000 mile warranty, and you're at mile 0, when you're really going to get like maybe a 15,000 mile warranty, and you're at mile 75,000. Move it on.
I cannot stand it. And what do you contribute? And what do you bring to the table? Ass mother. Bitch, I am the table. I contribute the table, ho. The Google me, bitch. Google me and see what the I contribute. Can you say the same? Can you? No. So shut the fuck up. I can't. And there are men in this world who try to humble women and who try to knock them down a peg because they cannot stand to see a woman know her worth and know what she deserves. Motherfuckers who don't know their worth are willing to put up with shit that a motherfucker who's just like, that is not attractive to me. And that's why you got to get your worth up, and that's why you got to get your mental up, because motherfuckers will literally try to pigeonhole you into accepting less than what the fuck you deserve. Okay, bitch, I'm intelligent, I'm beautiful, I got a fat old ass, okay, I suck a mean dick, I'm funny as fuck. I got about 44,000 motherfuckers to vouch for it. Okay, that's why I say Google me, bitch. So that's why I don't really fuck with that, and y'all should have the same exact feeling about yourself. I ain't gonna put up with no bull from nobody. Like, seriously.
Sorry. The voices.
Oh, sweetheart. Obviously, I mean, the guy asked what you bring to the table. That's actually a legitimate question. By the way, what she says about 44,000 guys who vouch for her and Google her, well, I can say that this girl actually did Google her. And what I found is that she has 44,000 followers on TikTok. So somehow, some way, this confused young woman here actually believes that that translates into some kind of high value for dating. In her woman mentality, translating her womanese babble there, she believes that, hey, since I got 44,000 followers on TikTok, that means that I have a high value and you need to bow to me. Seriously, sweetheart, since when does that actually make you a high value woman? In fact, let me change this around because I'm pretty sure you're not going to understand the question. So let me phrase it a different way. Since when do you believe that you having 44,000 followers on TikTok makes you attractive to men? What do you bring to the table that makes you attractive to men? That men appreciate you, not what you think is valuable, but what actually is valuable to a man. Because the only thing we're seeing is social media followers, attitudes, and a foul mouth. Oh yeah, and a fat butt. Forgot that part. That's what put you over the top there. Because other women can't bring that, right? Yeah, keep going, sweetheart. You're going to get far with that one. Moving on.
All right, so this is a genuine question for all the men out there. Can you guys explain to me why men don't approach women in public anymore? And before anyone starts fighting in my comments, yes, women can approach too. I know. Everyone relax. But I'm talking about like real life flirting at the gym, at a coffee shop, at bars, at ShopRite, like actual human interaction. Because the amount of eye contact happening lately with absolutely zero follow through, insane. Like, sir, we've made eye contact 6 times in Wegmans, and now you're examining pasta sauce near me with deep concentration. Just come talk to me. And honestly, I feel like meeting someone naturally in real life is so much better than the dating apps. Dating apps feel like everybody's exhausted, everybody's performing, everybody's talking to 14 people at once. Meanwhile, in real life, people will clearly be interested in each other and then just walk away. So I genuinely want to know from the men, what changed? Are you worried women don't want to be bothered anymore? Is it fear of rejection? Did dating apps completely destroy everyone's ability to speak in public? Because I don't think attraction disappeared. I think everyone just got too in their heads to act on it.
How come? Tell me why! Say it! Say it!
Sweetie, I gotta ask, have you been like living with your head stuck in the sand for the last 20 years? Okay, let me put it this way. The simple way to say it is the reason men don't approach women anymore is because the juice isn't worth the squeeze. All right? Let's get into more details because obviously you put less effort into actually researching this as you did into making this video. Why is everything like this right now? Because women made it this way. Stop to think for a moment. Who are the ones who push for equality across the board? Wanted equality everywhere. Women. They're the ones who got their liberation, not men. So now everything's equal where you could approach just as much as a man can approach. But you don't want to approach. You want the man to do the approaching. On top of that, nowadays with social media and technology and all that, a man approaches, guess what? It depends on how she feels. If she likes him, oh, it's great, yes. You can approach, we could talk, maybe we could hit it off. If she believes that he's being a creep, get away from me, creep. Pulls out the phone, records him, puts him on blast in social media. There are plenty of women who do that. Destroys your reputation, makes him seem like a total villain. And men just figured, you know what? Not worth it anymore. And since you women wanted equality, well, approach me. Here's a hint. You staring at him is you give him the green light to approach you. Guess what? Him staring back at you is doing the same thing. So why don't you do what women have fought so much for you to have? Equality. Do the approaching. Do your part. Put up or shut up. Moving on.
I had a third date last night with Raul. I don't know. I guess that's what we're calling him. I don't know if I love that name. Anyway, 2-day guy. Now 3-day guy. We had a third date last night and he came and picked me up, which was great. And he showed up with flowers and a bottle of wine
and toys for my dogs. So, yeah, stakes are high, apparently. That was nice. And I told him when we got out to the car, because he like opened his car door for me, and I like made a comment about it, and he was like, because I was like, wow, like that's so nice. And he was like, that's like the bare minimum, like what do you mean? And unfortunately I was like, you know what, it is, but the amount of men that I have dated or been out with or whatever, that like that is just not going to cross their mind to do that. And it's just like such a nice, it still feels unexpected to have that, but it was very nice of him to do that. He's very much a gentleman. But yeah, it was really good. I feel like it was really nice to finally see him again after 2 weeks, and we kissed. So that was nice, because I feel like we've had really, really good conversation. We've FaceTimed a lot, like from second date to third date. We've had really good conversation and like deep conversation. But I was really curious, like going on this third date, how that would feel like from like an actual like physical connection side. And I was like, that was good. And yeah, and it's there. So we will be planning a fourth date. He is going to be out of town for the next like week with work and like other stuff going on, and so it's gonna be a minute, which again is fine. I'm happy to like continue to take things slow, so I'm okay with that. But yeah, it's good, and the date was good. We had a nice time.
You know what, sister? This girl is going to congratulate you, because you actually found a guy who's willing to put in a lot of effort just for a date, just to be with you. That's rare. Cherish that. And in a very short phrase, I'm just going to say it. Do not screw this up, because guys like that are few and far in between. Not because men aren't willing to do those things. Obviously, there are men that are still willing to do those things. It's because most women do not appreciate men who act that way. Now, I know someone in the comments is going to attack this girl saying, oh, how could you say that? Well, the reason I can say it is because most men don't vouch for it. Women say that they want a chivalrous man, but they don't know how to act when a guy is chivalrous. In fact, let me put this another way, because I understand the confusion here, and let me talk a little bit clearer. Let me put it this way. Men have adapted to the way that women have been for the last 10, 15, even 20 years of dating. So men have veered very far away from these Hollywood standards of chivalry, right? So in doing that, most women, especially the young women, if they get treated like that on rare occasions from men who actually still act like that, they don't know how to reciprocate. They don't know how to receive that. And more importantly, women who love to overthink things are going to really overthink that. Why is he acting like this? Why is he doing these things? Why is he acting so different from other men? Is there something about him that he's trying to hide? Is he overcompensating for other things? Is he married? Is that what he's trying to hide? Women will complicate the hell out of everything and sabotage the guys who act that way. I'm just saying reality here, ladies. When men act differently from the norm, women will scrutinize that as, oh, there's got to be something wrong with him. But don't worry, ladies. Guys like this, pretty soon those mannerisms are going to be completely extinct, because all of you have showed what the true bare minimum should be. Not through your words, but through your actions.
Fatality. Flawless victory.
I'm just saying, if you enjoy this audit, click on the video in the end screen for more content. If you would like to support the channel, please follow the link in the description to donate to our beer fund, or like, subscribe, and share this video on other social media platforms. If you agree or disagree with anything about this audit, please let us know in the comments. I'm going to leave this audit right here. I'll see all of you in the next episode.